then would you continue consuming the same garbage? Why would you then continue following the same characters that we have flagged? Literally, Okiya Omtata was with Kibet Bull the day before he was abducted. No, the day he was abducted. Literally a few minutes. Why don't you want to ask him those questions? I have gone to his timelines. Nobody wants to see him to be bold enough to ask him those questions. You all want to sweep it under the carpet and pretend it didn't happen. You all want us to unsee. I told you when the evidence is glaring, I will not unsee myself. I will not unsee. And so tomorrow we have the glorious opportunity to recalibrate our political landscape. We have the beautiful opportunity to finish the job that our freedom fighters began. But we cannot do it while you are still captured by these characters. We cannot do it while you are still following these clowns. And so I'm making a passionate appeal to the media, to the journalists, to the bloggers, Motembei TV. I am making a passionate appeal to you. Why must you give coverage to these commercial activists? Why? What more new do they have to say? Other than singing those shitty songs. Hey. You've been Mapambanoing for the last 20 years. Has it gotten us anywhere? No. Can't we try a new strategy? Can't we try a new strategy? It starts with you. If you are a blogger, exercise some element of integrity. If you are a journalist, you don't have to go and cover these commercial attention-seeking harlots masquerading as activists. Because we've had enough of their bullshit. We have extended a lot of grace to them. Can they reciprocate? Can they now say, now it's no longer about me as Hanifa. It's no longer about me as Boniface Mwangi, as Morara Kebaso. Can I now reciprocate the grace that Kenyans have extended to me over the years and just step aside and let nature take its course and let the real people, the real deserving victims get the limelight that I am hogging, that I am stealing? Would you be gracious and honorable enough? But we know you people, you're not gracious, you're not honorable, you have no iota, of respectability in you. You're opportunists. You can throw anyone under the bus, you can sell anyone out for as long as it will give you money. For as long as you will make a coin. That's why Okiya Omtata, for money, he sold out young Kibet Bull. Let this be a warning to you people. Let this be a warning to you characters about these people who walk the moral high ground. Let you know that you cannot trust anyone. That the snakes can camouflage in your environment. For the amount of noise and protest that we've done so far, and for government to have not released these boys, it is time now we start dealing with the reality that something bad could have actually happened. Something bad has actually happened because these people are just escalating their rhetoric. But we can feel from their rhetoric that it's fear. We can feel that when Oscar Sudi was speaking, it was not bravery. It was not chest thumping. It was fear. I could feel the fear in his mouth. I could see as Amason Kingi and Waluke were trying to coin words, I could feel the fear in their mouths. Because number one, they could not get the unison consensus that they were seeking from the crowds, because they were trying to get the crowds to clap and to celebrate and to stand up and to cheer at them, but they could feel that it's only a small cluster of paid goons who are celebrating and dancing to their tune. So more, as they escalated their voice, it wasn't from confidence or bravery, it was more from fear. That what if the worst comes to the worst? What if the people come down and occupy parliament and occupy Statehouse? What if they bring down this regime? I must escalate my voice. But your voice betrayed you, because what we saw was fear masked as bravery. You can see none of you is laughing. None of you is having a good time. We can see your numbers are shrinking. The people who follow Ruto around, previously he would go with his entire parliamentary sycophants, retinue of sycophants. Now he's just going with a handful because he can feel the isolation. And we know a cornered cat is most dangerous, and so you're trying to ooze this arrogance, you're trying to ooze this bravery, but in essence you're scared as shit. In essence, William Ruto, you don't know where you're going to hide to. You don't know where you're going to exile to. You've burnt all your bridges. So you are unaware you cannot go to Russia because you burnt your bridge with them on behalf of Meg Whitman. Meg Whitman has been removed as a US ambassador. So you're wondering, where will I go to? You are scared shitless, William Ruto. You are scared, you're trembling. You can feel that the police are slowly not following your orders. You can see their numbers shrinking. When you call them to go and suppress protesters, you can see they are being subdued by the people. Because they are no longer following your orders, because even those who followed your orders in June, some of them have not been paid to date. Even after killing their fellow citizens, they've not been paid to date. You can feel that KDF is not following your orders. Even when you gave them orders, that time it was only a few platoons populated by members of your ethnic community who followed. You can feel you're being isolated, William Ruto. And this is what happens. This is what happens during the last days of a dictatorship. It's almost like the first stage of mourning is grief now. You're in denial. And so you're trying to push back. You're trying to pretend that you're the man, that you're the shit, but you're not the shit. You can feel that no Muzungus every other time. There used to be a Muzungu coming to your Statehouse every week. From different countries, from different organizations just coming to meet you. You can feel you haven't met a Muzungu within the last 3 weeks. So even your international profile has diminished. You lack international support. You can see that the US ambassador has sent you 2 memos. You can see that the AU have condemned the abductions. You can see that the EU ambassador condemned the abductions. You can feel yourself being globally isolated. So the question is, William Ruto, when the revolution finally comes, where are you going to hide? Where are you going to disappear to? Where are you going to flee to? You can feel that the churches who used to dance to your tune, you can feel that the religious leaders no longer want your shit. You can see even the other ones who came to Statehouse, we shared their numbers, Mark Karaoke and your fellow degenerate evangelical bastards. That even after then, now they are scared. You've been trying to call them again, and they've refused to come to Statehouse because they know they don't want to face the wrath of Kenyans. So they have recalibrated their priorities. They are no longer an extension of your lunacy, of your mental impotence, of your depravity. They are now standing with the people because they know meeting with Ruto again will condemn them to the annals of history. So William Ruto, you're becoming isolated. We can feel by the desperation every day you're appearing on TV.